Hello everyone, this is Katie Chiu. I am the founder of Polka Bear. Now I face various type of customer each day, and not all the parent has the idea how to take good care of the little one. Now majority of my customer, they are first time parent, and I would like to share some parenting tips with them so that they can have a better idea how to take good care of the child. Now, some parents are very particular about the hygiene of the child. I do came across parents that only allow their child to consume organic food. Okay, so they will cook their food from home and send it to the daycare so that the caregiver can feed it to the child. We also came across parents that do not how to uh, take care of the hygiene of the child, especially each time after a long weekend. uh, we will discover diaper rash on the baby buttock. We have customer who also send in moldy feeding bottle um, because they didn't wash it at home. Okay, and we have customer that wore double layer of diaper and send their child into the daycare in the morning so that they do not require to wash the baby buttock. Some grandparents insisted that their grandchild has to be sleep in the sarong baby bouncer, and they don't mind to send in the sarong baby bouncer into the daycare so that the grandchild can take a nap in the afternoon. Okay, so I felt terrible because of all this little issue has literally add on burden to my caregivers. They need to spend more time to doing all this extra job due to insufficient knowledge of the customers. I felt even worse because the situation has become some of the caregivers decided to resign due to the stress level that they were facing, and I started to have manpower issue. I do not have enough caregivers to provide quality care to this group of children, and I started to receive complaints. Some even decided to withdraw from the daycare. So one day, while I was Googling, I discovered a parenting community group, and one of my friend is actually one of the organizer in this group, and she encouraged me to join in. So they have this group named Mama Club, and this group of people, they always gather on every Saturday morning for breakfast. So during breakfast time, this group of people, they will start sharing tips. They start sharing the experience, how they take care of their little one at home. So from there, I started to pick up some tips, and I use it to apply on my daycare, and I also use it to guide my caregiver so that they can have a smoother operation at work. Okay, I started to see improvement. Okay, and my daycare was getting more organized than before. I even started to sharing the tips with the customer, such as I teach them how to prepare puree for a first taste baby. I recommended some bedtime story for them to have bonding time. I even share to them about potty training tips and etc. But then I still face a problem. One of the biggest challenge that I faced was majority of my customers, they are actually working parent, and these young children, they are very weak immune system and they always fall sick. But due to work, these parents, they still continue send their child to the daycare, and with the spread of illness to another child always happen in the daycare, I felt guilty because I couldn't provide a safe and healthy environment for this group of children. So in the end, I decided to ask for help. So I called up MOH one day, and so I told them my issue. I asked for some consultation, and MOH was very helpful. Immediately the next day, they sent in 2 officers come to my center to do inspection. I still remember these two young men, they were very helpful. One of them named Hassan, another named Alex. Both of them were from east of Malaysia. So Hassan and Alex came in and they went to do a proper inspection in the center. They go and check on the bathroom, they go and check on the hand wash area, they go and inspect on the kitchen, the classroom. They even observe how the caregivers take care of the babies. So after all the inspections and observation, Alex handed me a guide. Okay, so one of the important steps that I need to do is to quickly set up an isolation room so that I can place the sick child in the separate room. So the next step, I've tried to improve the hygiene and the ventilation of the area. So we started to sanitize the equipment regularly, such as like the toys, the books, the shelf, and so on. And then we practice hand wash on the children regularly, which is after every activity, which means after every lesson, the children will need to go to wash their hand. While washing hand, the teachers are required to spray and clean the table and chairs immediately. So, and then for the caregivers who in charge of the babies, they were required to sanitize their hand after each and every diaper change. So with the new system implemented, the hygiene has become one of the important tasks for the caregiver to carry out every day. Okay, and of course, we always need to educate the parent about sick child are required to stay at home. So with the prevention measure, we now have a safe and healthy place for the children to grow. Thank you.